and gentlemen, now introducing the participants in Thundercage. Team number 1, accompanied by 7-time former World Heavyweight Champion Harley Race. First, from the Rocky Mountains, weighing 450 pounds, the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, Big Van Vader. From Sweetwater, Texas, 278 pounds, the Windham. From Tampa, Florida, 250 pounds, Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff.
Well, there will be those three, Vader, Windham, and Orndorff. Harley Race will be on the outside, it would seem, back to Gary, who's coming out for Sting in his team.
And ladies and gentlemen, their opponents in Thundercage, from Austin, Texas, 261 pounds, the natural Dustin Rhodes. And from Venice Beach, California, 251 pounds, Sting.
So it will be 2 men versus 3. Remember though, there are still tag team rules in effect, but a distinct advantage of Windham and Rhodes, not wasting any time. Orndorff and Sting hooking it up, and Thundercage, no disqualification. It's a street fight. It's underway.
And so far the referee not doing much at all. Vader's on the outside, but we got 4 guys on the inside.
The cage has been locked.
And now we're getting down to tag team, and it looks like Dustin Rhodes, the natural, and Big Barry Windham.
Fans are running a little short on time here. You never know how long a match of this magnitude will last. I'll assure you, if we don't have time to show you tonight, we'll bring you everything that happens this Saturday night on WCW Saturday night.
Well, I'll tell you what, Ross, generally as a rule, cage matches do not last that long, because at some point, it's going to go out to the floor, and the cage will become involved in the matchup. There's nowhere to run.
Rhodes and Windham. Well, what a rivalry between these two. Dustin Rhodes goes right hand, back to the head of Barry Windham. They were former partners. Boom, goes high. Down goes Windham. What a move by Rhodes. Former World Tag Team Champions. And Rhodes has got that cast off his left wrist. Tag made, Sting.
Windham don't know it either. He don't know the tag's been made.
Stinger in and taking Windham straight down. He drove him face first right into the canvas.
Well, you know, Sting and Dustin Rhodes are going to have to be, big press body slam.
Tremendous
They're going to have to
strength.
be smart in this matchup because they're outnumbered 3 against 2.
And there is Big Van Vader, who has invited Sting to join him at the White Castle of Fear. And we are certainly, that's a mysterious situation. I have no idea what the White Castle of Fear is. We hope to know more about that this weekend on television. Colonel Botaya, the heavyweight champion of the world, and a man that has had more success against Vader than any other athlete competing today.
Oh yeah, and that's the Stinger, and you know, I'll tell you what, the disadvantage here is with the champion, Van Vader. You know why, Ross?
Why is that?
Because if he gets injured, he could lose the title. Sting and Rhodes got nothing to lose. Vader's got his title to lose in a match like this because of injury.
Yeah, they've got their health they can lose. Busted bones. Boy, Vader and those tremendous loving blows. And Sting got the right hand in. Another right hand by the Stinger. Straight right. Vader is staggered. Staggered again.
Staggered but not down.
Oh, Sting got him up. Inverted atomic drop.
And still not down.
These two last met. DDT and Starcade in the King of Cable Finals that Sting won. But boy, he took a battering before he finally pulled out the victory. He's got Vader back in that corner. Sting, right hand. He's got Vader in that corner. Much much like Vader had him, Jess, in Atlanta at Starrcade.
Well, Vader, the champion, not faring too well out there. Stinger looking real good. Oh, the Stinger splash in the corner, and Vader hooked the rope or he'd be flat on his face.
Sting with a thunderous right hand, right to the jaw of the heavyweight champion of the world. And the 450-pound monster is in trouble as Sting is treating Vader just like Vader. Manhandle him back on December 28th at Starrcade.
He's literally pounding the champion right down into the mat.
I have never seen Vader manhandle like this. Sting nailing Windham. Here comes Orndorff. Right hand, and down goes Mr. Wonderful. Irish whip. Sting takes Vader in. Vader head first. Landed on his feet. Oh, Sting coming in. My, what agility from the heavyweight champion at 450 pounds.
And he's going up to the top. Look at this.
Vader, oh, he got it all. Clothesline from the top rope. That defies logic. A 450-pound man is not supposed to be able to stand on the top rope like that.
But Van Vader can, and he's going up again.
This time on the second rope. He'll bust him up. He hits us. Oh, he made. Sting move. Kick to the face. Sting takes him over. Vader right into the steel. Orndorff fell into the back suplex. Orndorff in and suplexes Sting. Illegally. Now he's pulling him near his corner.
And that's the advantage I have at three of them now. Look at Windham. See, they got the ref tied up, and Wyndham's going to do some damage.
And Windham snapping Sting's knee right across the apron of the ring. Vader tags in Orndorff, and Orndorff comes in with a vengeance.
Mr. Wonderful.
He is intense as any athlete you'll ever see. The former running back from the University of Tampa with that big foot right to the face or the neck of Sting, stomping down, holding him down.
And look how he's grabbing the second rope for added leverage. Mr. Wonderful working Sting over. And here's where the 3-on-2 advantage is going to play so good.
Orndorff caught him with a clothesline, drives the elbow right to his face. Sting and Rhodes, 2 men versus 3, and what was originally scheduled to be an 8-man tag team event. Orndorff, the elbow to the abdomen.
Legal blow.
Well, even if it had been below the belt.
Don't matter here.
No, the street fight rules, there's no disqualification. The referee is only here to count the pinfall or to ring the bell for a submission. And Sting is being punished, Windham right off the top. The 6'6", 280-pounder hammers Sting and hits him with the right hand, and down goes the Stinger.
Got it, Sting. What do you say?
Windham front face lock. And takes him up and over in a suplex. Floats over, could be all here too. And that's it, Sting got the shoulder up. Boy, he is really being punished. Right hand by Rhodes. Here comes Windham, or excuse me, here comes Rhodes, I'm sorry. The action is a little furious for us even to call here.
But you see how the extra man comes into play. You know, Rhodes wants to chase Windham around, he runs into Vader, and Vader nails him. Sting's still in trouble in the ring. He's the legal man.
Windham wrecking Sting's face right across the top table here. Big Van Vader tag back in. And a hard uppercut right to the ribs. Sting whipped to the far side. And Vader engulfs him. 450. Sting he disappeared. Vader's so huge.
And then immediately went back to the rope, came off and hit him with a forearm. I'll tell you what, in my opinion, this match is just about over, I think. Unless Sting can tag pretty quick, they're going to keep triple teaming him. Look at the power of Vader here. Press slam. What's he going to do with him?
Sting at just over 250 pounds. And look at Big Van Vader. Oh, he threw him up in the air and hit him on the way down.
Ha. That's kind of like insult to injury, Ross.
Tag made. Here comes Windham. Man, they are taking their liberties now with WCW's most popular athlete. Windham. Sting's just about out of it. Windham sets him on the top turnbuckle up there.
Look at that. Sting looks like a dish rag up there. You got it right. He's almost knocked out now.
Sting's got to fight back, and instinctively, he buries the right hands into the midsection. He stands Windham straight up. Right hand, right to the heart, and a straight one to the head. Down goes Windham. Sting has been so battered and so hammered, he can bury. Well, he's not even able to stand right now. Pulling himself.
He made a tag, though.
Dustin Rhodes fighting for his life here. Down goes Orndorff. He whipped Windham and caught Windham with a lariat.
He catches Orndorff, catches Vader. But how long can he beat up all three of them?
High elevation, in the back body drop. Rhodes elevates Windham. Boy, if you ever get a chance to see these two one-on-one, it is a war, just like you're seeing here. Total hatred between these two. Wait a minute, there's Cactus Jack. There's Cactus Jack.
What's his purpose here?
Cactus Jack's got a bolt.
He's got a bolt cutter. He's unlocking the cage.
Cactus Jack is cutting that lock off the cage. The Bizarre and the Mexico Madman is trying to get in the cage. Orndorff drives a knee into the face of Dustin Rhodes. Windham around, and Cactus Jack nailed Windham. Cactus Jack in there. He's taking off his boot. He's here for revenge. Is it 3-on-3?
This ain't fair, though, Ross. He's got an illegal foreign object in there.
It's a no disqualification street fight. And brother, all six of them now are hooking it up. Vader catching Rhodes from behind. Cactus thrown outside. Hard on the floor. Windham outside here, right in front of us.
Well, apparently you're right. It's going to go 3-on-3 because the referee hasn't called nothing. There goes Stinger out to the floor, courtesy of Orndorff. I presume Orndorff and Rhodes are legal. I don't know. I guess the ref at this point could count who's ever in the ring now. There's no way of knowing or remembering who's legal.
Orndorff trying to pile drive Rhodes, got him up. Cactus Jack with one boot on, one boot off, on the top, right off the top rope with that boot. Cactus